our big questions. Okay. So lesson number 3, physiography and drainage. So in previous lecture, we will repeat all the things of the lesson. But today, as we always do a revision part, but today we will go with the brief questions. Okay. So your first question is in your screen, that what measures are being taken to control pollution in the river of India? Okay. Okay, Riya.
Am I audible, teacher?
Yes, you are audible, beta.
Teacher, the measure that has been taken to control the pollution in river of India are that first is the removing the solid waste from the river and applying the other river cleaning process, also applying the sufficient and appropriate pre-treatment to the industrial waste before it being have discharged to the sewers, also the controlling the discharge of human sewage into the rivers, also by displaying the hoardings information tourists not to pollute water rivers and highlighting the information of important of cleaner and spreading the awareness.
Okay, very good.
The measures that are being taken to control pollution in the river of India are as follow. Sewage treatment plants have been made compulsory for every industry around the river basins. The water is treated before it is let out into the river. Crores of rupees have been allotted for cleaning rivers under the Central National River Conservation Plan (NRCP), cleaning of the river Ganga and its tributary running actively. The use of pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizer has been minimized by the government. Proper garbage disposal units are now installed so that people can throw garbage on the road. So people cannot. So people don't throw garbage on the road, even which eventually find its way into a water body. Conservation of soil too is done in order to keep the river pollution under control. More and more people are being educated about the various hazards of river pollution and how to avoid it.
Okay, very good. Just mute yourself. Okay. Who the next who will give me? Okay, Namrata. Namrata, I unmuted you.
Hello, teacher. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Um, the controlling of discharge of human sewage into rivers, removing soil waste from water, and applying other rivers cleaning process, displaying hardings, informing tourists to not pollute waters of river, and highlighting the importance of cleanliness, applying sufficient and appropriate pre-treatment to industrial waste before being discharged to sewagers.
Okay, fine. Just try explain the characteristics of North Indian clean. Okay, fine. Okay, Khushi, I unmuted you.
Yes, teacher. Am I audible?
Yes,
Good
you are
afternoon,
audible.
teacher.
Good afternoon.
North Indian plains are the divisions which lies between the Himalayan mountains in the north and the peninsula in the south. It extends from Rajasthan and Punjab in the west to Assam in the east. Also, it is divided into two subdivisions, that is the Ganga basin and the Brahmaputra valley. The part lying to the east of the Aravallis is the Ganga basin and is therefore known as the Ganga plains, which slopes eastward. Most of the parts of West Bengal and Bangladesh together constitute the Ganga Brahmaputra delta system. It is known as Sundarban, which is world's largest delta. Also, the western part of the North Indian plains is occupied by Thar Desert, which is also known as Marusthalim or Thar Desert. To the north of the desert lies the Punjab Plains, which are formed due to the depositional work by river Satluj and its tributaries. It slopes towards the west and is spread to the west of the Aravallis and Delhi ranges. Agriculture is largely practiced in this region as the soil is very fertile.
Okay, good. Just mute yourself. Okay, Bhumi, I unmuted you. I unmuted you, beta.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you're audible.
North Indian Plain division lies between Himalaya mountains in the north and the peninsula in the south. It extends from the Rajasthan and Punjab in the west to Assam in the east. It is a mostly a low-lying area, and it is divided into two through the the Ganga basin and the Brahmaputra valley. The part lying to the east of the Aravallis is the Ganga basin and is therefore known as the Ganga plains, which slopes eastward. Most of the parts of West Bengal and Bangladesh together constitute the Ganga Brahmaputra delta system, and it is also known as Sundarban, which is also a world largest delta, and it agriculture is and there agriculture is largely practiced in this region as the soil is here is very fertile.
Okay, very good. Just mute yourself.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
The major water divides of India are as follows: Himalayas, Aravalli Range, Vindhya Range, Satpura Range, Western Ghats are the major water divides of India. For example, Western Ghats separates the west flowing rivers, meeting the Arabian Sea, from the east flowing rivers, meeting the Bay of Bengal. Vindhya Range separates the Ganga drainage basins and Narmada drainage basins. Himalaya separates the rivers following in Himalayan system from the rivers flowing in trans-Himalayan ranges.
Okay, fine. Very good. Just mute yourself. Okay, another student, new faces I want.
The Western Ghats, Aravalli Ranges, Vindhya Ranges, Satpura Range, and Himalayas. Western Ghats. Western Ghats is a most mountain range that runs parallel to the western coast of the Indian peninsula, located entirely in India. It forms a major water divide in peninsula. Aravalli Range. The Aravalli Hills lie on the western and northwestern margins of the peninsular plateau. Vindhya Range. Vindhya Ranges divided the Ganga drainage basin and Narmada River Valley. Satpura Range. Range divided Narmada River Valley and Tapi River Valley. Himalayas. The Himalayas act as a water divide as it separates the rivers flowing in the Himalayan system from the river flowing in Himalayan ranges.
Okay, fine, very good. Just mute yourself. Okay, now we will go with the next question. That is, what could be the reason behind the formation of swamps and extensive continental location of Pantanal? Okay, Bhumi, I unmuted you.
Am I audible?
I unmuted you.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
The reason behind the formation of swamps in the extensive continental location of Pantal are as follows. First point, Pantal, which lies toward the southwest part of the highland areas, is one of the largest wetlands in the world. This region is surrounded by Paraga and its tributaries. This river collects its headwaters from the southern portion of the highland, and it means that Pantal is formed due to the work of the river Paraga and its tributaries. Due to this continuous process, Pantal has developed into a marshy land. Paraga River is located in the southwestern part of Brazil and it flows towards the Argentina. Thus, Pantel is formed due to the Paraga River and it is region of swamps and marshes in northwestern Mato Grosso do Sul in Brazil, which extends into Argentina too.
Okay, good. Bhumi, just okay. Tejal, I unmuted you.
Yes, teacher. Can I start?
Yes, you can start.
Pantanal is one of the largest wetland in the world, lying in the southwest part of the highlands area. Paraguay River and its tributaries flow from the Pantanal region. Pantanal received the run from the Brazilian highlands. The sediments brought by the Paraguay River and its tributaries get deposited in the low-lying Pantanal region. The sediments and the erosion reside as well as water remain filled throughout the year. The reason in this Pantanal region leading the formation of the swamps.
Yes, what happened? Tejal, are you there?
Yes, teacher. Yeah.
Okay.
So the sediments and the erosion is complete over there as well as the water remains filled throughout the year. In this Pantanal region leading to the formation of the swamps. So this is where the reason it leads to the formation of swamps.
Okay, very good.
Pantanal is the natural region comprising the world's largest tropical wetland areas. Second, it is a huge, gentle slope basin that receives runoffs from the upload areas and slowly release the water throughout the Paraguay River and its tributaries. Third, it constitutes internal river delta in which several rivers flowing from the surrounding plateau merge, depositing the sediments and erosion residues which have been filling throughout the year the large deposition area of Pantanal.
Yes, good. Just mute yourself. Word Amazon River Basin. Okay. Swayam, I unmuted you.
Yes, ma'am. I am audible.
Yes, you're audible.
Amazon River Basin. Amazon collects its headwaters from the eastern slopes of Andes Mountain in Peru. It receives huge discharge about 2 lakh meter cube per second. Amazon washes off the load supplied to it from the catchment. A dense network of distributaries, which is a characteristic feature of river Amazon. Amazon River is suitable for navigation. Completed, ma'am.
Yes, yes, I heard. Okay, good. Okay, Bhumi, I unmuted you.
Same question.
Yes, same question.
Amazon is the largest river of Brazil and at the mouth, the width of Amazon channel is 150 kilometers. It originates from the eastern slope of Andes Mountains in Peru, and Amazon River receives huge discharge of about 2 lakh cubic meter per second, and as a result, Amazon washes off the load supplied to it from the catchment. Therefore, sediments are not deposited even at the mouth. A dense network of distributaries, which is a feature of river mouth areas, is in the mouth region of Amazon. However, series of islands have developed along the mouth of Amazon beyond the coastline into the Atlantic Ocean, and most of the course of the Amazon River is suitable for navigation. Thank you.
Yes, very good.
Hello, teacher. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible. What
So
happened?
Brazil has a coastline of about 7,400 kilometers, which it is divided into northern and eastern coast. The northern coast extends from Amapá province in the north to Rio
January.
Grande do Norte in the east. This
can be called as the North Atlantic coast. From the eastern coast extends towards the south. The northern coast is characterized by mouths of many rivers, including Amazon. The eastern
Okay.
coast receives large number of smaller rivers. The only major river which meets the Atlantic Ocean here is São Francisco. Brazilian coast is characterized by large number of beaches and sand dunes complexes. Brazilian coast is protected by some areas of coral reefs and atoll islands. Thank you.
Yes, very good. Okay, so we will go with another person. The new faces. I want new faces. Okay, Hiral, I unmuted you.
Yes, teacher. The coastline of Brazil extends from approximately 7,400 km and it is divided into two, northern coast and the eastern coast. The coast extends from Amapá province in the north to Rio Grande do Norte, which is known as the northern coast or North Atlantic coast. The coast extending from Rio Grande do Norte to the south is known as the eastern coast or South Atlantic coast. Northern coast is a low-lying region as the Amazon and its many tributaries flow to the northern coast and meet the North Atlantic Ocean. Marajo Island, Marajo and São Marcos Bay lie on this coast. Marajo coastal island lying on the northern coast is located between the mouth of river Amazon and river Tocantins. Many small rivers flow to the eastern coast and meet South Atlantic Ocean. São Francisco is the only major river meeting the South Atlantic Ocean in this region. Many beaches and sand dunes complexes lies on the eastern coast of Brazil. In some area, the eastern coast of Brazil is protected by the coral reefs and atoll island.
Yes, very good. Just mute yourself. Okay, we will go with the next, that is Himalaya. Okay, the Yashasvi, I unmuted you. I unmuted you.
Yes, teacher. Can I start?
Yes.
Himalaya is one of the youngfold mountain in the world. It extends from Pamir North in Tajikistan in the west to the east. Himalayas is one of the major mountain system of the continent of Asia. In India, Himalaya extend from Jammu and Kashmir in the north to Arunachal Pradesh in the northeast. Himalayas as well as many other parallel mountain ranges get included in Himalayas mountain system. Shivalik is the southernmost range of Himalayas. It is the youngest mountain range of Himalayas. As we move from Shivalik range in the south to the north, we come across Lesser Himalayas, Greater Himalayas, and Trans-Himalayan range respectively. These ranges are young to old respectively. The Himalayan mountain range can also be divided the west to the east into Western Himalayas, Central Himalayas, and Eastern Himalayas.
Yes, very good. Yes, you are audible.
Teacher, same Himalaya one?
Yes, yes.
Himalaya is one of the youngest full mountain in the world and it is a major mountain system of the Asian continent. It extends from Pamir North in Tajikistan to the east and in India from Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. It is not a single mountain range but it consists of many parallel ranges. The southernmost range from Himalaya is known as Shivalik range and it is youngest of all the ranges. Next to Shivalik's lies the Lesser Himalayas, Greater Himalaya and Trans-Himalayan ranges from south to north. These ranges are young to old respectively. These mountain ranges are further divided into three types, that is Western Himalaya, which is also known as Kashmir Himalaya, Central Himalaya or Kumaon Himalaya, and Eastern Himalayas, also known as Assam Himalaya.
Yes, very good.
Atlantic Ocean, which lies on the eastern border of Brazil. Some major rivers like Uruguay, Paraguay, and Paraná originate from the southern slopes of the highlands and enter Argentina. The highlands gradually slope towards north, which appears in the form of an escarpment. Hence, there are no west-flowing rivers in Brazil.
Yes, very good.
There are no west flowing rivers in Brazil because most of the rivers in Brazil originate from the Brazilian highlands. The altitude of the Brazilian highland gradually decreases from south to the north and from west to east. As its effect, most of the rivers in Brazil flow towards northern and eastern direction. The rivers flowing towards northern direction meet the North Atlantic Ocean, and the rivers which are flowing towards the eastern direction meet the South Atlantic Ocean. Therefore, there are no west flowing rivers in Brazil.
Okay, very good.
Teacher, at places from erosion taking off from the western ghats have extended right up to the western coast. As the effect, the western coast is rocky in nature. Second, the width of the western coast is comparatively less.
Yes.
Westward flowing rivers meeting the Arabian Sea from estuaries and not deltas from the western coast. On the other hand, the eastern coast of India is formed due to depositional work of rivers. The width of the eastern coast is comparatively more. Most of the eastward flowing rivers meeting the Bay of Bengal from deltas and on the northeastern coast. Thus, there are dissimilarities between the eastern coast and the western coast of.
Yes, very
Yes, teacher. The eastern coastal plain lies along the east coast of India and is washed by the Bay of Bengal, whereas western coastal plains lie along the west coast of India and is washed by the Arabian Sea. The eastern coastal plain refers to a wide stretch of landmass of India, lying between the Eastern Ghat and the Bay of Bengal, whereas western coast plain is wider and stretches from Tamil Nadu in the south.
yes, very
Hence,
good.
there are dissimilarities between the western and eastern coast of.
Yes.
Low. The number of industries is also limited in this region. It affects the level of water pollution of Amazon river basin is comparatively low. The density of the population in the Ganga river basin is comparatively high. Many industries have flourished in the Ganga river basin. It leads to the increased water pollution. Therefore, as compared to the Amazon, pollution in the river Ganga will affect human life greatly.
Yes, very good. Okay, now. Okay, Neeraj, I unmuted you.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Ganga is the largest river in India. The river provides water to 40% of Indian population, which is approximately 500 million people. The river is mainly polluted by human waste and industrial contaminants. As at now, it is considered the fifth most polluted river in the world. Given that it provides water to a large population, it poses great threats to human life. This is because the population uses the water for bathing, laundry, cooking, washing, and even drinking. Due to this contamination, many people have been contracting waterborne disease such as dysentery, cholera, hepatitis, as well as severe diarrhea. Severe diarrhea has been the leading cause of death for children in India as of late. From this, we see that the pollution of River Ganga is really affecting human life greatly.
Yes, very good. I unmuted you.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon.
Pantanal is one of the largest wetlands in the world. It lies towards the southwest part of highland area. It is a region of swamps and marshes in northwestern uh, Mato Grosso do Sul in Brazil, and it extends into Argentina.
Yes, yes. That much is okay. Till Brazil, okay? Okay. So who will be the next? Only one person is.
The Andes mountain in Peru.
Yes, very good. Okay, Namrita, I unmuted you. The same question is there.
Am I audible, teacher?
Yes.
Amazon collects its headwater from the eastern slope of Andes Mountain in Peru. Amazon River receives huge discharge.
Yes. Till Peru, the answer is okay, okay? Because
Is protected by the coral reefs and atoll islands.
yes, very good. Okay, where is Pantanal located, student? Where is Pantanal located? Okay, Neha, I unmuted you.
Pantanal is located in the northwestern part of Mato Grosso do Sul in Brazil and it extends into Argentina.
Yes, very good. What about others? Okay, Neeraj, I unmuted you.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes.
Pantanal is one of the largest wetlands in the world and it lies towards the southwest part of the highland areas and in northwestern Mato Grosso do Sul in Brazil and extends into Argentina too.
Yes, very good. Okay, we'll go with the next question. That is, what are the most of the Amazon plains covered with? What are the most of the Amazon plains covered with?
In the West Bengal state of India, the Bangladesh constitute the delta of Ganga Brahmaputra system. This is called
Yes, very
Sundarban.
good. Okay, so student over here, when I ask you what are Sundarban of Ganga Brahmaputra is called a Sundarban. Sorry. Okay. Tejal, okay. Drishti, I unmuted you.
Hello.
Yes.
The delta of Ganga and Brahmaputra system, it is known as the Sundarban.
Yes, very good.
A.
Yes, very good.
Teacher.
Yes.
Teacher, I had one doubt also. Teacher,
Yes.
as we know that our Viva exams are coming.
That plains form due to the depositional works of the river Satluj. Which plain form due to the depositional works of river Satluj? And I want this answer in chat box because I want to see how many students are, because till now we are taking orally, but now I want this answer in written in chat box. Okay, I'm repeating the question. Which plains form due to the depositional works of river Satluj? And I want this answer from. Okay. Good. Yes, Neha Pal, very good. Okay. Okay, I'm repeating the question. Fine. Which state having short and swift river system? Okay, very good, Neeraj. Sorry. Okay. So the same student. Now I want answer and South Gujarat. Okay. Now, which is the largest wetland in the world? Which is the largest wetland in the world? Yes, very good. The answer is Pantanal. As I already told you, the oldest fold mountain of India. Which is the oldest fold mountain of India? Yes, Riya Tiwari, Drishti. Yes, student. Very good. Tejal. So many answers are came. And all answers are same. The answers is Aravali. Now, the last question I will ask over there. Okay. The coast bordering Arabian Sea. The coast bordering Arabian Sea. Yes, Riddhi Panchal, very good. Yashasvi, Rutuja, Manali. No, Manali, the answer is wrong. The answer is Western Coast.